Hello everyone, it's MC back at it again, and here we go. It's finally time to change this radio. So in a previous video I showed y'all the radio basically not functioning. The radio doesn't exactly work, but that's a radio problem, not an electrical problem. All the audio stuff like the fade in and out, volume, adjusting bass and treble, all that works. But these buttons don't work. Can't change it to FM mode, can't set anything, and none of the presets work. Kind of a useless radio to have. Basically be stuck on, you can tune it, but you're stuck on AM mode, and that's all you're getting. And also, no additional features. Basically just a basic radio. So, yep, needs to be changed, and you know what, I was like, let's do an upgrade. So, looked at some radios online. The holy grail, the one I would really like in this car, is the Chrysler Infiniti 3 radio, which is a lot better sound quality, especially for the 90s, and it has a CD player and has a 5-channel equalizer, which is just cool as fuck. But those are pretty uncommon. Those were an upgrade option back from the factory. Not many people got them. So I got the next best thing. So me and a buddy went to pick apart, pulled this out of a Dodge Caravan. So as you can see, it's not as good as Infiniti, but it does make for in a couple of ways. One, it has, instead of a 5-channel, it has a 3-channel equalizer, and it has a dual CD and cassette player. So really jumping forward in time here with the technology. But I wanted to do it like an OEM plus type thing going on, and I think this radio would be the perfect upgrade versus this thing. And it shouldn't look too out of place in the car. So hopefully we'll see if it works. And now this should come out. If we open that up. Alright, there we go. And you got two 10mm right there and there. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Pull this out. And loosen this up. So quite a bit in accessing it. Alright. Let's get this out. Here we go. So you got your antenna and your two plugs here. Okay. There we go. There it is in all its glory. And one thing that's interesting to note is that between about the years 1979 to about 2000, 2002, somewhere in that range, all the plugs are the exact same. So the same two plugs here, ground, your antenna. There might be some extra plugs in certain radio models for like extra features or whatever, but overall, they're all the same. And I can show you here. I mean, look at this. Literally the same plugs, there you go. This extra plug here is for your steering wheel controls. Don't really need them. And there's your antenna, and there's your ground right there. And that's it. That's pretty much the same thing, just moved around. So let's get it back. Let's get this one in. All right, finally got it in. I had to put the camera aside so I can focus on getting it in. Having particular trouble with the ground wire, but finally done. Got everything plugged in. So let's get this thing back together. Put this in. And there we go. Its installation is complete. Doesn't look too bad actually. It still looks, despite it being from a 90s car, it actually still looks kind of 80s. Well, there's only one way to find out if it works. Oh, there we go, we got power. Oh, let's do that. Alright. Ooh, alright, there we go. That's good. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Yep. Alright, turn that down so I don't save myself from copyright. And let's do this. Alright, so we just have some static to work with here. Get the bass, mid, treble. That works. Yeah, left, right. Front's not working. Oh. Never mind, it works. Yep. And yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say it's a pretty good upgrade over the original. Alright, so now that I've installed the radio and made sure it works, it's time to put this thing to a proper test. So I've tried to take a little bit of inspiration from one of my favorite YouTubers. His name is DankPods. And, well, who is DankPods? Well, he's an Australian YouTuber who likes to yell at what he calls nuggets, which is kind of ranges between crappy iPods from the early 2000s all the way into his very smelly car collection. He runs another automotive YouTube called Garbage Time. And, well, I thought, let's combine the two and test a very weird, obscure car's audio system with his favorite song, Scarlet Fire. So, let's try this out. I'm also using one of these Bluetooth FM transmitters to get the audio here. More bass. Doesn't sound bad for a 40-year-old audio system. So definitely in the future I'm going to upgrade these speakers. They sound alright, but I definitely think they could sound better. So yeah, that's it.